Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to this coffee cup reading. This coffee cup is for all Virgo and it's for the month of June, a little bit over 2025. I hope you'll enjoy this reading. My dear Virgo, welcome to the channel. Thank you all for being here. In gratitude for all your support, watching the videos, supporting me, and watching more. The more viewers, the more support it is for me and my health, and I really appreciate your support. Thank you all for being here. I wish you all my best wishes. My sincere blessings to each and every one of you. Your coffee cup is amazing. As always, there's just so much going on. I'll show it to you. There's too many things, too many transformations and changes that are for the better. These doorways that are opening up in your life are just spectacular. My dear viewers, for those of you who are new to the coffee cup, I want you to be mindful that prior to the coffee cup, I do meditate and I'm given information which I'll write down on a piece of paper and deliver to you at the end of this reading. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so now I'll just move it over here. Yes, let me begin by seeing what are the most important factors. Now, with a coffee cup, it can talk about anything. It can release so much information, and we'll go slowly, and I'll go through it. Right. So, what is the first thing I see? I see a great lion, and there's a beautiful butterfly. Wow. There's also some wolves here. Let's see. The great butterfly is the main one. And of course, the lion shows a lot of transformations. Major changes are happening and coming. And they're going to upgrade your life. You won't see it at the time. You might be not quite happy. You need a lot of strength and courage to be able to face what is happening. This could be in regard to families, family situations, or in regard to healing situations, again in families or even relationships that have families or children. But the transformations are going to be really uplifting you to high levels. And some of you, there's a lot of financial flow coming in this regard. There was some situation which you were questioning. Maybe there's something that you're discovering. Maybe you were concerned about trust issues and deception, something like that. But I do feel like you've been running away from situations where you have to face up to things and face up to reality, and sometimes fast decisions can bring on a little bit of problems. So you just gotta sort of make the right decisions. Okay, because why I'm saying this now, I'm seeing choices. There's choices here, but you can only choose what is right and correct, and sometimes it's not easy to choose the correct the right thing to do. But you got to step forward with confidence and take up any challenge that comes, and there are one or two challenges that lie before you, and I feel like the heavens and the universe is going to help you with a lot of courage, and your faith is going to be the driving force behind your success, and you will succeed despite of everything. You're standing for what you believe in and setting boundaries, and you're finally going to have your way. The only thing that you have to be careful of is communication. You just got to communicate well, and so that's clear and it's understood. That could be the only hinge in your problem. Otherwise, everything will go smooth sailing. Just getting your words across is very important. Change is going to be all around you. You'll see that life will be a little bit disrupted due to this change. It is big transformations, major transformations that are putting end to some chapters, putting end to things that were no longer working. I see a renewal, a new way of life, or preparing for an end of an era and the beginning of a new life. And that looks incredible. What is beginning is spectacular. You are going to be loving that which is new. The change that's coming at the beginning, you might find it difficult. Then later, it's simplified, and then you're loving it. There is some sort of problems to do with jealousy, to do with trust. There may be jealousy here, internal jealousy, in regard to you're not happy within, and there is a little bit of jealousy about a situation. When there's people around someone, you get a bit jealous. You want their focus to be on you. It is someone that you're not quite maybe I'm trying to understand it. It's as though you need something more and there's something lacking. So maybe you want commitment in a situation and you don't have the commitment, so you do get jealous. Maybe it's not even jealousy, it's envious. No, it's jealousy, it's not envious, sorry. Because I see jealousy of people around someone. There's that kind of jealousy. Maybe because you're not getting what you want. Maybe you want something, you want to commit to something. Because I see that you are sort of like sitting there with your hands, standing there with your hands folded. It's like you're not getting what you want. There's something you want. And when you're not getting it, you're becoming depressed. There is that self-searching, depression where you're looking for answers within how to be happy, how to make myself happy. The problem is, my dear Virgo, you got to slow down and let things unfold by themselves. You can't force anything. And it doesn't mean that you've lost everything. It means just you need to be a little bit patient. And if you do lose something, there's something better after it. There's something better. Because I'm seeing you cross this bridge, and in the process of crossing this bridge, there's a lot of release and a lot of healing happening, connecting. It's all to do with parenting. Something about parenting, maybe, or nurturing. Of course, don't forget, different Virgos in different age groups are going through different things. So there's Virgos that are, they've got family situations where there is parenting issues. There's some that are having issues with trust and jealousy. And then there's others that are longing for something where they're feeling a bit lonely and not having what they want. So there is a sort of a combination of different things I'm seeing here. But ultimately, the most important factor here is that there are new opportunities, and I see a double kind of a rainbow kind of representation here, like a rainbow. That means divine intervention. That means that it's got to be the perfect timing very soon for you to actually get something wonderful. Like there's a promise that's going to be kept. You might be challenging the status quo now. You might be thinking like, how much longer? You want your freedom. It's like you've got this key, and yet you know what you have to do. There is a key, there is a resolution, and for some of you there is a place, but you're not able to step there. It's like this bird that's flying and they can't put their feet on the ground. It's like, why? I've got the ground there, I've got the key, I've got everything, I've got the ability. What is standing in my way? And it is that's making you wonder. Maybe it is financial issues. Maybe I feel like it's financial for some of you. For some of you, maybe it's not the perfect timing for that serendipitous event where you are meeting someone. But like I said, there's great new opportunities. And if you're stuck in between two areas and not knowing whether to take this or that, I feel like the great changes that are in store for you are going to be putting an end to this problem. You are going to be moving into excellent time for projects, for attention and details, and doing what you want and reaching to that level where you don't have to make that decision anymore. If you were torn between two places, two situations, so many opportunities are coming for growth and enlightenment and illumination. So you're seeing things very clearly. You're expanding your mind. You're looking at the bigger picture, and something is going to happen that's going to make you do that. I do see the sun shining, the light coming into your life. I also see that there is improvement even in your physical condition, and your overall energy is improving. It's getting better. You'll feel very confident. You'll feel a sense of good health. Your personal magnetism is going to be spectacular. You're looking really good. You're taking care of your health. Some of you are going on a sort of like a... What is this? It's a situation where your self-worth, you're questioning it, or you're finally getting to understand it. Maybe there's a lot of clothes, a lot of dressing. Something wonderful here is happening. Some of you are buying this trade. buying and selling clothes. Some of you are taking care of your health and doing whatever it takes, paying attention to all kinds of details about your skin, your face, your body, your clothes, all of that. And that is enhancing your self-confidence. I also feel physical health is really applies here to this. You got to pay attention big time to money. When you do get a big money, there's a lot of change and it's bringing you a lot of money. Really, you need to know what to do because you have many options before you, and you have to be realistic when choosing. You have to be patient, and you have to have faith in your choices, whether it's money and other things. Again, I see here like a spiritual connection. There's a relationship that you are very much connected to this person. There's a spiritual connection, and this is very strong. This is going to bring on a great romance between you and someone. You know, in a way, I feel like something big is happening in your life, and I see November. November is impacting your life on a grand scale, and it's connected to someone that is of fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, very strong. And it looks like more of a lion because I see a small lion there. Someone very charismatic, someone fire energy. I'm seeing Leo, but of course later at the end I'll go through and see who it might be, Sagittarius, or could be Aries. Fire energies are those. Yeah, there is some of you are seeing someone in a dream. Maybe you're looking at someone. You're seeing someone in your dreams and you're wondering, who this person is or what is the situation. It feels so real sometimes, and you're thinking, how come it's so real? And yet it's not in my, waking life. I feel like you'll slowly get to understand why. And again, I'm showing November. Something big is happening in November. You're very highly thought of. People around you are really loving and respecting you, my dear Virgo. You think before you take action, and that helps big time. But I also feel like there is someone of earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, another earth energy like yourself, but they are sort of thinking maybe sometimes you might have to think before you actually take action. Sometimes your actions can be a little bit not self-destructing, but because of lack of trust, there may be some difficult situations that are happening, or maybe to do with children. Children are being affected by these situations. There is something about children. The good news here, I see a lot of wishes and dreams being granted. I see musical notes. You might be going somewhere like a concert or music. And a problem is getting resolved at the same time. Finally, you are going to have emotional peace after a lot of your wishes and dreams come true. September is playing a big deal in your life. And I see increase in your material wealth. Spiritual wealth also, but material more. A lot of money, major changes. I see a school of fish. A lot of fish. Resources, finances, big time. Money, a lot coming to you. Large quantities. I also see the letter K here for koala or kangaroo. I see freedom. I see investments. I see a new venture and possibilities, rewarding possibilities, maybe with this K person, someone that you're connecting with. I also see that there's wealth, big time. Money coming. Oh my God. Again and again, it's showing money after money after money. There's earning power. There's sound decisions being made, but power. I'm seeing extreme power, and I'm seeing a lot of wealth. Maybe you're investing in something really good that's paying off big time, or could be a lotto or lottery. Could be any of those. But luck, yes. Luck is on the side of the situation. So I see luck and something you're saying or something you're doing, some action you're taking. It is an action you're taking. And I feel like you've got to watch your money reading, and that might help you and guide you as to what to do. Because this amount of money is changing your life, changing a lot of things in your life. And it's requiring you to take action. You got to be very careful at an event connected to someone who is born in the Chinese year of the dog. There's a dog here. What else? Chinese year of the rat could be also involved here. The rat is very strong also. The rat or the dog. They're both family anyway. They're connected, these two, rat and dog. But I see that there will be some situation where pride is going to play a role. You've got to be very careful and be aware of, not let great pride stand in your way. You are going to be shown the way. You are going to be guided. I feel like there's going to be a great opportunity coming to you, a proposal or a proposition. There's a person that really thinks you are beautiful, or you might be thinking someone is really beautiful. From inside and out, this person radiates, and you know it. I feel like it's a new beginning. This could be like a soulmate connection, someone different than your usual taste, or someone different than the usual way you look at people. But this person can be a hero. Like, it's either you being somebody's hero or somebody being your hero. Well, what I'm seeing is that you are absolutely in love with someone so much, and you're actually saying it, and you want to commit to them. So this is going to be very interesting because, my dear Virgo, this could be yourself or someone doing that for you. So it all depends. Virgo, as I was saying, I see commitment here, or a proposal of commitment, like, let's do this, let's start here, let's, tie the knot, let's talk about tying the knot, living together. There's that kind of commitment to something. Or for some of you, it could be committing to a business. Let's commit to do this better. Let's commit to this this business. Let's put our money together and buy this. There's that kind of a situation going on. Let me have a look. Glasses deeper on. Okay, wow, there's a great ladder. You're climbing up the ladder. I see you connected very much to water energy. You're dealing with someone that has got water. Cancer being the strongest. 1, 2, 3, Cancer. There's also Scorpio, very strong, and there's Pisces, very strong. So you're dealing with strong water energy around you, my dear Virgo. Even if they're not water around you, you might have a Taurus that might not have water in them, for example, but they might have water energy. But it's very strong. You might have a fire energy, and they've got water in them. Just very strong water energy, and that's very, very well, because you do well with water. Water replenishes you, and you because of you being earth, the water can thrive. So, but there is a very strong water energy here. I can't determine which one because they're all on the same level, 3, 3, 3 of each. Now I see fire energy here, double fire, Leo. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 Leos. There's also 3 Sagittarius, very strong, and then Aries is only 2. So the majority here, Leo, and I saw that before, the lion. So Leo, very strong, and Sagittarius. Air energies, you might be dealing with Gemini. Maybe Geminis that have Virgo within them. So I see that Gemini Virgo situation. I also see air energy Aquarius, but I'm not seeing Libra, which is very strange. Now I'm seeing earth energy, very strong Virgo. Wow, Virgo, Gemini, strong, and Taurus, but not many Taurus, and no Capricorn. Wow, that was very, very bizarre. Now, as for the Chinese, I'm seeing the strongest 1, 2, 3, 4 Chinese year of the snake, Chinese year of the pig, and the dragon are very strong. There's also the rooster, very strong, and the horse. Wow. Now, usually the horse and the rooster are family, connected maybe, so you can understand that, but they are the highest level. Now, I'm also seeing, yes, another strong one, which is 4, which is the rabbit. Chinese year of the rabbit. Then comes 2 of each. The dog, Chinese year of the dog, the tiger. Then I see after the tiger, there's the monkey, Chinese year of the monkey, and then finally there is the goat. So these are the years of people that you are going to be dealing with on high level, and around June, a little bit over, either meeting or dealing with family, best friends, lovers, those you're saying goodbye to, those that are coming new in your life, and so forth. Now, a soulmate could be part of them also. Let's have a look at the words and all the information, the messages that have come for you, my dear Virgo. Success. You had success here, very strong. There's success there. Then there's travel. Some of you are traveling. Prepare for travel. There's going to be travel, without a doubt. Okay, it says small trials. You might go through some small trials. Maybe they're there to teach you some things. It could be a situation to do with life and death. That could also mean transmutations and changes that you have to deal with. getting closer to love. For those of you who are single, this is amazing. You're getting closer to love. And those of you who are already in love, in relationships, your love and your bond is going to grow and become stronger. It says something or someone. Okay, wait a minute. I can't believe I need glasses for this. My own writing. Okay, something or someone, virtuous, good, and rare. Okay, it's someone or something that is virtuous and good and rare. So it could be someone that could be virtuous. That means they're honest and straightforward with integrity. Good and rare, very unique. Rare means unique. So it's either something that you're going to be coming across or someone. Either way, you're going to love this because we've got virtuous, good, and rare, unique. Okay. It says, look for the beauty that is all around you. Look at it. Don't miss out on it because you're busy thinking about, what you're consumed in or what you don't have. Look at the beauty. Look at that means look at all your blessings. Literally, that's what it means. Look at all your blessings. Look at all the beauty that's around you, that you're surrounded with. It says, use your imagination, your own capabilities. Use your own imagination and your own capabilities because you are capable and you have got the imagination. So don't rely on others when you have got that power within you. Ultimately, there's going to be a very fair outcome in a situation where you've been dealing with. Now I'm going to give you all the names. Oh, wow. Initials of people. So I was given 3 times W for winter. I was given 3 times C for Charlie. I was given 2 times Y for yellow, twice J for Japan, twice Q for quilt, or sometimes, 2 times Q for quilt, or quails, twice the letter K for kilo, twice the letter M for money, Mexico, and then everything else comes once. B for butterfly, T for tiger, I for India, indigo. Then I've got, is that an N or H? I think it's an N. Yes, an N for no, and then X for X-rays, and X is also the letter SH, like sh, the sound sh. It can be SH or it could be SC, where it becomes sh, TION. So that's what X is all about, and X-rays. And then A for Antarctica, F for France. 2 numbers, number 2 and number 10. Starting with number 10, Chinese Year of the Rooster. Something happening with someone to do with the rooster. You could be meeting a rooster. Something might be happening to do with a rooster. Then I got Chinese, and then I got October, somebody born in October who could be either a Scorpio or a Libra. And there's the Libra that was missing in the air energies. And then 10 is also connected to October. It is connected to endings, an ending, and preparing you for a new beginning. From the time you see this cup all the way up to October, there will be an ending. And then it's also about plenty, the 10. So there's plenty happening. Then now we've got number 2. Number 2 is connected to the Chinese Year of the Ox or Buffalo. It is connected to people born in February. It is connected to February itself. People born in February who are Pisceans and Aquarians. And it could be meeting or dealing with people that have got a strong Aquarius or Pisces in them. It is also about partnerships, not relationships, but partnerships, and plenty happening in different partnerships. And it's also about abundance coming your way from now up to February, all the way from the time you see this reading, all the way to February. And that is the end of your reading. My dear Virgo, I hope you enjoyed it. Do let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up. Your feedback is vital. It puts all the points together. It's wonderful when you guys are discussing it all on with the community. I really love reading that. Please don't forget to keep your support up by seeing as many videos as you can. The more you watch, the more you support me. Please subscribe to the channel, and that's all I need. I do wish you the best of the best in everything coming for you. In everything you do, there is travel. Prepare for fun and traveling very soon. Best wishes, regards to all of you.